Crystal meth has invaded the lives of people in Manitoba's Island Lake region, about 500 kilometers north of Winnipeg. That's according to Liberal MLA for Kewatinook, Judy Klassen. Klassen rose in the Manitoba legislature this week to lay out her concerns about the drug's arrival in 3 Manitoba First Nations. She joined us earlier today in studio. Judy, thanks for joining us. What can you tell us about the level of meth addiction in the Island Lake region?
It's quite unprecedented. It's at a level we have never seen before. Our resources are completely strapped, and I'm talking about our band constables, people in the community that have stepped up to try and help fight with the crisis. They're just overworked and very, very poorly paid.
You pointed out in the Manitoba legislature this week that last summer's evacuation of the communities from Wildfire was one of the reasons you're now seeing this rise in meth use. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, it was continuously, every day women would approach me because I was at the shelters during that entire time. They were very concerned that our young adults and our youth were being exposed and being given free samples, which was quite scary to think about. A lot of the younger ones would turn it in, but then obviously there's always going to be some that end up trying it. And so what I did was I called the Winnipeg City Police, asked them to regularly patrol. I called on the Bear Clan and the other Indigenous groups to help come and patrol, and bless their hearts, they came out and helped us in any way that they could to patrol those shelters and those hotels.
Now you're also calling on the Manitoba government. What are you hoping they can do to help the situation?
I'm hoping that they can put forward a plan. There was resources dedicated by the federal government to help with this. They are able to expend. I've just recently heard the Minister of Families say that every government plans for unprecedented amounts in emergency funds, and so we would really like a drug sniffing dog at our airports that service our north, to help combat, so that people are scared away from trying to send meth into our communities, send anything that is deemed contraband for these communities, and just to stop it at the source. And we know we won't be able to catch everything, but I predict a good 80% can be stopped before it enters into our communities.
Now, Judy, a walk that started with one person has now grown to about 24, traveling about 1,100 kilometers to the Manitoba legislature. The minister has promised to meet with them?
Yes, the Minister of Health has promised to meet with them. I am so encouraged, and I'm so relieved, because I don't want her walk to be in vain. There's people that have lost toenails and their feet are bloodied and blistered, and they're doing this to create awareness. Her goal, Maureen Wood, is to go to Ottawa. The legislature is merely a stop, and so we're so supportive of her, and I intend to go and join her. My mother is going out today to encourage all the youth and the adults that are walking there. I believe they're in Grand Rapids, about to leave shortly.
Well, Judy, we appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today about this issue that's affecting so many of our communities.
Yes, and it's not unique to our Island Lake communities. It's all over Manitoba, and that's why we need this government to step up and put forth a plan today. Thank you.